Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys how to create my faux wood technique. So I have this buffet here. It's one of those 1920, 1930s Jacobean buffets. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much just do the second step. I've already applied 2 coats of Dixie Belle's Burlap on here. So the next step, I'm gonna keep this one a little bit lighter in tone. So I'm gonna be using Dixie Belle's Pinecone. And then I just have a regular old chip brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just pour a little bit onto my plate. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. And pretty much you just want to load up your brush like halfway. You guys can see that here, about halfway. And I just pretty much wet the tips and then just try to distribute that throughout the brush. And you can set that aside. And then you're just gonna take a rag and offload. And try to offload as much as you can. Because you want to work with a pretty dry brush. Alright, so I think that's good enough. All you're going to go ahead and do at this point is to go ahead and lightly build up the color. So you're just going to just do some strokes on your piece. And you might not see a lot at first. But like I said, you are going to be building that up. So you're just gonna go ahead and continue to do this. And I like I said, I like to start little by little so that I don't have too much coming off of my brush. And I'm not applying too much pressure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do another coat just to build up a little bit more of that color. And you can apply a little bit more pressure. Once you pretty much know that you don't have too much coming off of your brush, you can apply a little bit more pressure and just get more off. So as you can see here, there's some just like darker areas, and that's okay. I actually want that. So now that I have some lines in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and instead of brushing this way, I'm gonna brush this way and just kind of make some darker areas and just kind of give it some faux wood knots in your wood. And like I said, I am actually using Pinecone, which is a little bit darker, actually a little bit lighter than what I normally would use. So just kind of get creative with it. I'm just kind of trying to create these little oval areas here. going to make just a couple little marks. All right, so here's a little bit of a close-up on how this looks. So as you can see, it's a very light dry brush. You don't really have to put a lot of pressure on your brush to achieve this look. So the next step on this technique is to go ahead and apply our stain. I'm going to be using this water-based stain that I bought at Home Depot. The color on this one is called Wrangler Brown, and this is a product that is made from Behr, and you can find it in your wood staining area. And it comes in a variety of different colors. I believe it actually comes in more than 20 colors, and you just pick it off the shelf and give it to the person at the counter and they will mix the color for you. So one of the reasons that I love this product so much is because it's water-based, and two, because it dries super fast because it's water-based. So this product dries maybe within 15 minutes of applying it. It dries to the touch. You might want to wait a little longer, but I have found that I can apply a second or third coat within maybe 15-20 minutes of me applying the initial coat. So there's a couple different ways that you can apply this product. I'm actually using a very good quality synthetic brush, but I have also used Dixie Belle's blue sponges to do this, and both have given me really great results. So whatever you have on hand that it will give you a smooth finish and that you're confident with, you can go ahead and use it with this product. And like I mentioned, it is water-based, so you will not be ruining any of your brushes or sponges. You can just wash them off with soap and water. Super easy. So what you want to do is make sure that you have enough product on your brush to cover your surface, but not too much where it actually drips. And then you're just going to go from side to side in long, even strokes, and just make sure that once you apply your stain to that one section, give it 1 or 2 passes, and then don't mess with it too much because it is going to dry super fast as it is water-based, and you don't want to mess up what you already initially put down. So this is what the finish looks like once we have completed the stain part. After this, you have the option to layer it if you want to go darker, or just leave it as is. Once it is completely dry, then you are free to go ahead and top coat it. And that is it. That is how I achieve my faux wood technique using chalk paint and water-based stain. On my previous video, I showed how to achieve this exact same look on furniture legs, and it's something that you could also use on any kind of chair spindles or anything like that. So make sure that you check that out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.